Hey people, somehow it was only just this year that I heard about Hay-Bale Gardening. So I called around, I asked on Facebook, and somebody pointed me up towards this guy in Bloomville. So I called him, and he said he has some old bales for $2 a piece. And when I got up there, and he says, "So you're going to plant in it, huh?" I says, "Yeah." He says, "Well, see that trailer over there?" And he had this hay wagon over there, and so these are all freebies. They're not full bales anymore. They're, pieces, but they'll stack, and they'll do what I need them to do. They'll set up, and I'll plant in them, and no problem. So here they are. It's only a 14-mile round trip for free product, and here's the area that I got to start working on from there over to here. That's where there's some garlic, and then over there I have a little bit of an area where I can put some hay bale to plant in. And if I don't have enough, I don't have to plant everything in hay bales. I can just do some of it in the ground like I always do. That's the leeks over there just coming up. They should have been up already, but such is life with a snowstorm. So catch you later. Thanks for watching if this is the end of the video. Hey people, that's the stack I ended up with, along with a little leftover that was loose in the top, but I can use that stuff too and just put it down loose. There's one bale on the end here that's still pretty much intact, and then the rest are just stacks. So I'll stack them where I need them, for one high first and then two high, and I can either go back for more or be satisfied with what I got. I don't think I'll need any more than that. I hope I didn't land that on the horseradish, but looks close. This should do it. I mean, I can always plant in the ground if I don't have enough. So I'll catch you when we get to the next stage. Hey people, this is a third segment for the Hay-Bale gardening video. It's also a garden update for the bloggers, my blogging pals on Greasy. That's the garlic patch. Today's 28th of April. Weather's been rather excellent, no cold spells, and rather warm, and enough rain, more rain than normal, but not all at once that it causes damage. So there's the chives. They came back. There used to be three little piles of them, and now there's I separated them last year, so there's a whole bunch. Unfortunately, I have no horseradish, and that's supposed to be impossible to kill, so I have no idea why that's not growing. But this section here should be horseradish. Now, the hay bales. This is going to be the pole beans, because it's easier to protect 3 poles in a group than it is to protect a bunch of separate ones. There's ground critters that like them, and then when they get tall, the deer come and get them. And then the hay, I couldn't get whole bales. Here's the leftovers. So I couldn't get whole bales because they were coming apart. They were left over from last winter, and the guy says, since you're planting in it, not feeding it to anybody, no problem. So they're flattened chunks. They're like pillows. And I'll season them in a week or two with 12% nitrogen fertilizer, and they'll get hot, cook, and then 2 weeks after that I'll be set to plant. I can plant the seeds earlier, and then tomatoes and stuff. We're not supposed to plant till Memorial Day, but looking at the 10-day forecast in the end of May, you can usually get away with it. Get out of there, Buster. Buster, keep going. So I have 5 stacks on this side here, 5 hay bales. That stuff in the middle is old straw from out front, just to keep the weeds down. I got to get something for here, and a little bit here. And then on the other side, I love the garlic. I mean, there's 400 of them there. And then on this side, that's the can with this year's compost that'll get used next year. So I got 5 piles here, separated by leaves. So I should be in good shape here. I can get more in here than I could get with rows just in the ground. And then here's my wild leeks that I transplanted from my buddy's garden last year when he's planning to sell his house. Actually, it might be 2 years ago. even though they're supposed to be wild, they keep coming back once they've been planted. So instead of pulling them up and eating the bulbs like you're supposed to, we just eat the tops. And hopefully I'll live long enough to be able to start pulling some bulbs. So aside from that, everything is nice and green. Like I say, enough water and a little extra water, but not wash out floods. And so we're looking good so far. Hopefully no cold spells. I will show you these plants over here. For anybody who don't know what these are. You know what these are? If you know what these are, write it in the comment section below. What are they? You think? He's rather energetic for 15 years old. It's a good boy. That's a good coonhound. And then tiger lilies there, and tiger lilies there. And then hopefully I bought a hydrangea at Aldi's 2 years ago. And last year it put out a little green. And this year it doesn't seem like it's going to do anything. So I don't know. The blueberry plants didn't do anything either, but last year they were their full size when we had a frost, and it knocked the tops off them because they just turned to mush and turned black and yuck. So, alright, I'll catch you when it's time to start fertilizing the hay bales, or else when it's time for another garden update. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, thumbs up, and have a great week.